Let's get it!
It's the STL playlist with DJ Thurl.
DJ Thurl.
On my station, Hot 104.1.
It's Hot 104.1, St. Louis' source for hip-hop and R&B. You know we is in this thing, STL playlist.
Yes, sir.
Sir Thurl.
A+ right here.
And we got a special guest, man, that just ran that record, Motivation. Who in the building? Let them know.
Man, what up, STL? It's your boy Thi'sl in the building.
Okay.
It's a straight honor, dog.
You know, repping that full ride in the building right now.
Hey, I'm honored to be here, so we good.
We thank you for coming through,
I
bro.
mean, STL, if y'all didn't know, man, I'm going to just go all into it, man. We got a Grammy winner in the house.
Period.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Let us know about that, and let us know about what I just played, the Motivation, man.
Man, Motivation is crazy, man. I want to thank both of y'all while I'm here, you know, because both of y'all, man, took the record, and y'all were like the first people got behind it. Like on a real level, like got behind. Yeah, y'all were the first dudes to grab it and say, we gonna rock this. Plus put it up on the site. Thurl spit it, you know what I'm saying? Cats called me on a Friday night, like, yo, I just heard your record on the radio. So I'm like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? So Motivation to date is the biggest record that I put out. Like, it's the biggest song I put out, man. It got over 150-some thousand views on YouTube. They had that thing in Bally's gyms, Gold's gyms, mixtapes, everything all around the country. So that's my baby, and it's the videos from a real backdrop. Me going in the hood where I grew up at, giving back to the community. You know, this back to school thing we do. And you know that's my baby. That's y'all help push that thing. So
come on, man, did what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, with the Grammy, it happened crazy because my partner got a boy named Lecrae. He did a record, Gravity, and I got on the record. Yeah, and it was crazy because they hit me up and they were like, "Who did this and that for my stuff in the studio?" So I'm like, "Oh, I did. You ain't got to put it though." So at first I was like, "Don't put it." They were like, "Nah, we gonna put it anyway." So they gave me all the credits for everything I did on the album. And the Grammy people hit me up after he won. It was like, we owe you an award. Dang. So I was like, what for? They like, cause you did this. I'm like, oh snap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hard.
So
crazy.
That's hard.
Yeah,
So congratulations, man.
That's crazy, man. Like, you know how you had the moments growing up, like, man, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And then when certain stuff happened, it's like, dang, you know. So it was real. It
fell in your lap. That's like, hey, man, we owe you a Grammy. They ain't a call you get every day, week, month. Like what?
Yeah, man.
How you get such a big following? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, it's so crazy because and the funny thing is now, because over the past couple years, we've been making our business to make it known in St. Louis what I do. So we came to 314 day that the station put on. I came to the 314 day. It was crazy. I'm walking through the crowd, and people like, yo, it's freaking Thi'sl. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? So the groundwork at home been paying off, but the way it happened, just on a broad scale, man, when I started doing music at first, you know, my music is hood and it's street, but it's clean. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of times I was getting you know, that we'll see, we'll do this, we'll see. And so I'm one of them dudes, once you tell me no 4 or 5 times, I say, all right, let me see how I can improve this.
Right.
So I took all the no's, I went back to the studio, and I said, what do I need to do? And at that point, it was crazy, the internet happened. So when the internet happened, I was at home. I'm a computer head anyway. I'm at the crib with the computer. Internet happened. I'm on a website, post up a song. I say, man, let me see. I'm gonna post my song on her, on the hip hop site. And people start following the post like, yo, where can I buy this at? I'm like, dang, man, straight buy this? You know what I'm saying? So from that point, I'm like, I need to see how to sell this to them. And I start searching like, all right, how can I get my music where they can buy it? So I'm like, I hollered at my boy like, man, I need a website. So my boy threw me a website up. I threw the link on there. I had this other dude that ran an internet store. And I was like, man, look, dude was buying my CDs from me to sell on his store. I said, man, look, I'll just give them to you and you pay me on the back end if you mail them off. So dude was like, bet. So I started pushing CDs to him and put the link straight to his thing. Started getting on blogs, man, doing stuff like that. Before I knew it, man, I had sold 1,000 CDs out my granny basement, like worldwide.
Dang,
and then people start hitting me up for shows. I want you to come to Kansas City. I want you to come to Mississippi. And I started doing show after show after show. And now 45,000 Twitter followers, 20,000 Instagram followers,
real followers.
Real followers, yeah. 49,000 Facebook, you know. And I just sold, like, man, I sound scanned over 40,000 some records.
Dang.
Organically.
So,
organically.
Yeah,
man.
So I just started hitting the street, man. Like, even now, like, my goal is to show it to St. Louis because I'm from here. I'm repping St. Louis all in London, Australia, everywhere. So I'm like, man, like I want my city to know, but I was like, once it started happening, I just kept going. And then I stopped and said, hold on. They don't know what's happening in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because once it started happening, I started grinding. I just blacked out. I'm like, man, let's get it. Like,
that's the way it is.
Yeah, man.
So, all right, man, we got to go to break real quick. We're going to come back with another record, dog. What you coming back with?
Man, we going to play this Dream Team record, man. We're going to play this Dream Team. This is one of my new singles off my record, Fallen King, that's about to drop. D-Flow produced it, my homie from Africa, Nigeria, on the track. You know what I'm saying? So,
little stunt for y'all real quick. Let me get you a producer from Nigeria.
Hey, he's a monster, too. He's a monster, yeah.
All right, we come right back with that track in a minute. It's Hot 104.1 STL Playlist.
Follow DJ Sir Thurl on Twitter at DJ Sir Thurl. Hot 104.1.